These are the truth and the myth about the distance of bugging, bugs, eavesdrops and listening devices. A lot of sellers from the big, public bidding websites, are cheating you. It is sad, but they succeed. They sell junk, and, yes, a lot of promises, that are usually imaginative distances. The distance depends on many factors, and the most important are, the height of the building, which is actually the most important factor, obstacles between the transmitter and receiver in urban areas, or if it is a straight line, or as is called, line of sight, the thickness of walls, the wall's composition, meaning the amount of metal inserted in the walls, reinforced concrete, metallic pipes, and so on. Also the height of a target building, day or night, the receiver's position and sensitivity, nearby power transformers, nearby cell phone antennas, other nearby radio stations, transmitters or hidden repeaters. Is it broadcasting on VHF or UHF? All those have influence on the distance. Here is an example of line of sight, and it means that the transmitter is concealed in the left tall building, and it can be drawn an imaginative line between it and the left building, which is also a tall one. Here is an example of line of sight from the ground floor, and it means that the transmitter is concealed in the left tall building and it can be drawn an imaginative line between it and right side building, which is also a tall one. Not bad, but the distance already drops a little bit. Here is an example of a line of sight from the ground floor to the second building ground floor, and can be drawn an imaginative line between buildings. But pay attention, you must. Yes. MUST. See the second ground floor, and the distance already drops much more, so it may be less than 3/4 of the initial distance, or even less. Example of line of sight from the ground floor of the left building, to the second building ground floor, and there is a small obstruction between the two ground levels. But pay attention. You cannot see the second ground floor, and the distance already drops even more. It may be less than 1/4 of the initial distance, or even less. This is the worst situation. There is no line of sight between the transmitter and receiver. The achieved distance is the shortest one, no matter how much powerful the transmitter is, or how much sensitive is the receiver. The distance is sometimes just a fraction from the real line of sight, from the first clip. Therefore, dear customers, don't let crooks and imposter sellers cheating you with promises. I saw many promises of imaginative distances on this public, big site. There is even a seller who promises a distance of 5 kilometers, or even more. Ask yourself, can you see from ground level a device at 5 kilometers? I bet you cannot. Then ask the seller about his lie. I bought from him a device, just for testing. From the 3rd floor, on open space, without obstructions, I barely received it from 300 meters. I laugh, as the seller has 100% feedback, so I assume that no one really tested it. Don't let the crook taking advantage on you. It only depends on you.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and you'll always receive the most accurate information. Just click on the link and you'll be redirected to our site.